buying and selling on Vinted has become more popular as people try and earn some extra cash from their old things and folk hunt for a bargain. It's also a way to be more eco-friendly as your old stuff gets a new home instead of ending up in landfill. While there are plenty of bargains to be had on the site, there are also reported issues with people buying in good faith and never receiving the item they bought. This person found themselves in that position and wanted to know how to avoid the same happening again. They asked, "I bought a pair of designer trainers from a seller on Vinted, but as soon as I transferred the money they blocked me. The trainers didn't show up and I've not been able to track the person down. What do I watch out for in the future?" Advice Direct Scotland replied, "Unfortunately, more and more people are being caught out by these phantom goods scams, where they purchase an item from a seemingly legitimate seller on an online marketplace only to find they've vanished after receiving payment. Fake sellers often get creative in how they advertise the product, using stock images of items that are for sale to make them appear genuine. Many also make fake profiles of satisfied customers to leave positive reviews. The first thing to keep in mind is that if something looks too good to be true, then it probably is. Always stop to think before making a purchase if the item is priced at a significantly lower rate than the current market value, especially for new releases or popular goods or seasonal trends. In winter and on the run-up to Christmas, for example, there could be high volumes of scams involving items such as consoles or designer goods. Take some time to check out the seller's profile. If their username looks like a bunch of randomly generated letters and numbers and they don't have a profile picture, it could be a sign of a fake account. Read through any reviews. Perhaps the account has been set up very recently, but they have lots of favorable reviews. Pay attention to the language used in the item description. Although poor grammar is by no means always indicative of a scam, it's wise to exercise caution. Keep an eye out for inconsistencies in photographs. Fake sellers often use the same image on multiple websites or use other people's images. If you're not sure an item is legitimate, you can always request that the seller sends additional photos and, if they are unwilling to do so, you might want to rethink purchasing from them. When deciding to go ahead with a purchase, don't pay via a direct bank transfer as this makes it harder to trace the seller if it does turn out to be a scam. You should also be wary if the seller sends you a link to pay for an item, as this could be directing you to a fake site. Instead, use a payment method such as PayPal, which offers a secure service for sending online payments and a process for raising disputes within a certain time frame. While they may not be able to refund money, they can launch an investigation into the seller if there is an issue. Using a credit card also means you'll be better protected against fraudulent transactions and could be covered under Section 75 of the Consumer Credit Act 1974, meaning your card provider could be jointly liable with the seller to refund you if something goes wrong.